All right, man, let's talk about Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes speak on second-year cornerback Ennis Rakestraw after giving a whole bunch of new faces at the cornerback position, from the Rock guy, from the other guy from Detroit, Maddox, bringing in DJ Reed, bringing in keeping Terry Arnold, keeping Amik Roberts. But Lions Dan Campbell expects second-year cornerback Rakestraw to take another step in year two. It says that let's just get to the quote. He said a physical corner Lions drafted in Rackstraw to pair him with first round of Terry Arnold's in hopes to solving the cornerback issues on the outside. The plan didn't pan out year one. I would anticipate this guy takes another step up, man. Campbell said, we're not down on him. We're not disappointed. We expect him to go in there and compete, man. There is nothing set in stone. You draft guys where you do and you sign guys according to what you think they're going to be for you. But the main but man, he man is going to play, so he's very much in the mix. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of moving pieces. They bought a security blanket in there with Carlton Davis. Now, obviously, he went out there and what he did this year, he earned a $20 million payment. I mean, shit, you can't even get mad at that. Uh, he earned 20 mil. He earned 20 mil. So I can't even hate on that. So he went to New England. That kind of was a lackluster press conference too, to be honest. But excuse me. But they moved on, and we'll see. But he's definitely in the mix. And with their injury history on defense, they need depth. I don't know nothing about Rock. I don't know nothing about Avante Maddox. Nothing. So we'll see what they bring to the table. People saying ain't nothing be worse than Kendall Vidar. Um, so I get it. But yeah, of course, they're not gonna write him off. And he went a starting job. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. But they had him working out the nickel last year. The Lions CB room is crowded, which will make it good for training camp battles. But according to Brad Holmes, it is an indicator on how they view Rackstraw's future. We're still excited about Rackstraw, but unfortunately, he had injuries and he wasn't healthy enough to provide us a little bit more clarity in terms of where he's going to be. So I didn't think it was going to be irrational for us to depend on him, Helm said. But I know how Rackstraw's wired, and this is going to fuel him to be ready and compete. So we're still excited about him, but we're just adding depth. So, um, I mean, that's fair. I mean, some people probably would have freaked out. They just would have went Rackstraw and Terrion at the top two corners. They bought some security in at the cornerback position. Because yeah, you don't know. You didn't show me nothing last year. Outside of he was having a good training camp, but he didn't show people anything else outside of that. So, I mean, obviously, when you look at the situation, it's just it's very rational. You know, now when you do these type of things and you go out here and you get these new faces and new places, you know what I'm saying? Um, and you get this depth, then all of a sudden, Rackstraw probably gonna take off. He's probably gonna take off and have a great year. And now that you spent the money, that's usually how I go. But then when you count on him, then he don't have such a great year. So I mean, you rather just be safe than sorry. That's how most men are wired. Most men, most men would rather be safe than sorry. So we gonna take uh, we gonna take we gonna just take the proper precautions and do so. But nonetheless, yeah, I think he still have an amazing talent. There was a lot of talks about last year he was having a good camp, didn't get a lot of he didn't get a lot of interceptions in college. That was a whole thing. Uh, but then he came in camp and he got some early interceptions. So they like physical. They like physical corner. They like physical football players. They like football players. They like, they like their corners to be physical, come up and tackle. They don't really care much about the speed of the corner. They want you to be man to man and be physical And that's why they have so many PI penalties. That's why they like, Carlton Davis, physical corner. They don't put much stock in athleticism. I mean, you can tell when they play against a mobile quarterback, that's just what it is. They put more stock in the physicalness of a football player. And that's fine and dandy when you're not playing a quarterback that can move. That's fine and dandy when you playing, you can play the run and all that type of stuff. So I think the next step for Brian Holmes is to find a balance of athleticism on that defense, because you need people that can run. You do. You need people that can run. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, I still believe in him, and they had him working at the nickel too. Don't forget that. Last year they had him working out. He was working out the nickel. So, I mean, who knows? Meek might have to go on the outside. You just never know. So, you'd rather be safe than sorry in these situations. Once again, you'd rather be safe than sorry in these situations. And, we know a lot of times Brad Holmes picks, because he pick, I don't know. He just, don't think about the durability of guys. And a lot of his picks, for real, a lot of his picks don't be panning out. Until like 1 or 2 years later. And a lot of times they got to do with health. So hopefully he can do a better job of picking guys based off durability. And if he could do that, he'll be all right. If he could do that, he'll be perfectly fine. So that's what a lot of people just ask him to do, is pick more durable guys. You feel like if he picking physical football players, they'd be durable. Well, not so much. Not so freaking much. So it's gonna be interesting to see for the how his career pans out. But that's what they wanted. That's their corners of the future. So can't wait to see it. Let me know what you girls and guys think about it. But it's still early to write them off. But hit the link in the description. Follow me everywhere. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine, man. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.